You're like, it's going to be Aerith? Okay, no, it's going to be the Flaming Colin. Hello there, viewers, and well, I was going to say non-viewers, but you're not watching, so I'm not saying hello to you. This is Cave, playing Final Fantasy VII OG, but with mods and hard mode.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
What kind of mods we got? Oh, hey, I'm fine. Do you know what? The sun's out. This is earlier than we usually do it.
Aye, and it's actually really hot in my house right now. So I'm sweating more than normal. We've never started a boss yet.
Aye. Alright, well, this is hard mode, and it is hard, eh?
Aye, and it looks nicer than it used to because we've got graphical mods as well.
It's true. There you go.
So,
right.
We found a new town, viewers, and we were kind of hoping to have Max to voice every character, but once again, his schedule's just fucked up, to be honest. So, sorry, Max.
Aye, well, he'll come back.
Aye.
At some point, I'm sure.
He's away on a work weekend.
Is he really? Well, good for him.
Oh, and one thing the mod does, viewers, is it has your like party members out in towns. That never used to happen. It's sad though.
With their weapon out at all times as well, which
right
ends
next
up
to
in
some children.
Visual. Yeah, visual. Yeah, it's curious. Yep, right up to the dog. Is that the same dog that we found in the cupboard way back in Midgard?
It certainly looks like it.
It does, doesn't it?
No
voice lines?
Check these things. Maybe we could borrow them, like how you borrowed my toy and Bronco.
That'll be new dialogue. That'll be fan fiction. Nice.
Next thing I'm gonna make an even bigger one. It's almost finished. We've got an in. I think we don't fully need, but the MP's a bit problematic.
Well, we'll see how much it is. Because remember, there was one, I can't remember where it was, but there was one that was really cheap.
Aye, back in old Coral.
Yeah, Coral.
It's colder than usual today. It's 200 gil. Do you want to spend the night?
That's not bad. We're kind of flush now.
Aye, we'll do it.
Aye.
It's worth it. That's just a wee bit longer than it should be.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah, the gold standard for how long it takes to heal is a Pokemon Center.
Even that was quite... I know you could speed... Wait, could you speed things up in the Game Boy? Am I thinking of the Pokemon Stadium version?
Dugtrio mode. Yeah,
yes.
So but the only thing was, see, after you put all the Pokeballs in, it goes ding, 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 but they're putting the Pokeballs in is the long bit. Here, see these two guys at the table? They've got their taps off.
Aye.
At the top of a fucking mountain.
Aye. And like, yeah, maybe it's quite cosy in here, I don't know, but you wouldn't think so.
I mean, that person said it's colder than usual. Yeah, right, so just a wee bit of education on Scottish culture, by the way, right? So, taps off is a thing that we say. You know this, do you? You know, you went as if I'm educating you.
I'm from Scotland.
But, aye. So taps off is a measurement of how warm it is, and it's binary. So it's either taps on or taps off.
Although no one really says tops on weather, so like I know what you mean. It is binary. It's either taps off or it's no taps off.
Yeah, but see if it's no taps off, then you don't say it at all.
Aye, it's just a thing. Aye.
For example, today in Scotland it's pretty warm, so you would say oft taps off. It basically means tops off.
But you don't actually
need your t-shirt / jumper.
Yeah, anything in your top half take off. But
aye, taps off.
You don't need to have your top off when you say it though, and you don't need to even like plan on doing it. It's just a thing, you know.
No,
it's more of a self of being rather than a physical act.
Yeah, I wonder if you can put this up on the screen, but there is a website called tapsonortapsoff.com, which is
really?
a weather.
Okay.
Yeah, hold on. You can cut this bit if you want, but taps on or taps off, and it's called taps-off.co.uk, and it gives you an idea. You can type in a location, and it gives you either taps on or taps off. And right now it's taps off.
Oh really? Is it
in Glasgow?
Official taps on or taps off? Oh, so it's a Glasgow only thing?
No, you can put in, you can click on places and it'll tell you.
Okay.
It'll tell you. It says, where are you? Check anywhere in the UK. So give me a UK, London.
Aye, okay.
It says it's taps off in London.
I'm going to check Banff.
Banff, so which is up north of Scotland.
Tap zone. They're tap zone.
Aye, they're tap zone. So
Okay.
yeah, there you have it. The Scottish weather management system is taps off or taps on.
Aye,
And
okay.
right now it's taps off.
Yeah. That'll be getting put in the screen.
Aye.
There we go.
But for example, like it's no taps off at the top of this mountain, and these two guys are sitting taps off
No, certainly
at the
isn't.
table.
Yes, that's inappropriate.
Yeah.
It's a bummer. It's kind of like, no offense, I'm gonna like just because he said the word dude. It's kind of like, imagine like Americans have came to Scotland without like looking up what the weather's
Well,
like,
yeah.
and they've only
Yeah.
came up with their own. Like they're from California, and they just assume
Yeah.
everywhere else is the same weather.
And as soon as you hear dude in any piece of writing that doesn't have a voiceover, you imagine it's going to be like, it's a bummer, dude. Like, totally fucking.
It's a
high
bummer,
school
dude.
school. Yeah.
We came all this way. Goddamn crap.
These guys look like they're from Costa del Sol.
You heard about that gnarly slope just past this town? They tell me it's off limits.
These guys just wanted to come shred.
Oh, you never felt cold or loose. We're gonna be alright as we are. Oh, you get more clothes.
Don't have much choice about that.
Hey, well, you'll know. Is it the most miserable place for you? Are you doing this to me on purpose? I didn't
Yes.
realise how moany she is. I know this is also fake in terms of her dialogue there, but she moans a lot, I think.
Yeah, coupled with the fact that you've gave her a moany voice.
True. She sounds a bit annoying. I don't remember that in the OG. What is it? Don't get too close or I'll burn you. What is it? It's a fire? Or is he asking us what it is? As in, like,
Maybe-
what are we doing here?
Maybe they've only just invented fire. Oh, we go.
Aye.
Oh, man. What are they? What, I mean, I know that they're a mod.
No, they're
thing,
not. I don't
but-
think. Well, no, they were
They
in
are.
the original, but I think their placements are now modded.
Right.
But they
okay.
were in it, and you collect
I've
them
never
all
seen
in
them.
the mod, and you get something. I think.
Mm.
Oh, aye.
That's another one of the classic Final Fantasy songs.
Yes. Want to do the load off here?
Oh, she's actually moving.
Which with you? Glad you forget it down. Oh yeah, well, right.
I'm not sure what was going on there. There's two Johns
Oh, right.
sitting
Yeah.
at the same table together.
Yeah. Johnny and Ronnie.
Guess we're nearly there then, huh?
Yeah. But it won't be easy. There are no towns or villages past here.
Just between us, I'm exhausted. I just can't keep up much longer.
I know what you mean. It's been tough on everyone.
So Cloud, what happens after all this?
You mean with us? I don't know. I haven't thought about it.
Well, why not? Now, have a drink with me. Oh. Mod shagging scene.
Yeah, hot coffee.
So that's what I'd like to do. Running a bar was a lot of fun. But you keep dodging the question. What do you want to do?
I told you, I don't know.
There must be something, Cloud.
Don't take this the wrong way, but I don't think fighting suits you.
Are you kidding? I've never done anything else.
So what? Maybe you're better at other things. I mean, how would you know if you didn't try anything else?
There isn't anything else I'm good at. All I ever wanted was to be in Soldier.
That's not true. You can do lots of things. You can drive a bike, right? And you know how to ride chalky boats. Oh, and dolphins too.
Oh man, don't remind me.
But you see what I'm saying? Not everything has to be about fighting. So, when all this is over, why not try something else? Like, I don't know. Maybe you could help me.
There's no point talking about this. Yeah, lay off, lady. Don't even know where I came from.
that your line still?
Yes, but I can't see it no more.
Oh, sorry. I was changing the volume.
Okay.
Although it turns out there's no music.
The only thing that matters right now is finding Sephiroth. That's all.
That's it, isn't it? All you ever think about is him. Well, we should probably go soon. I'll be up in a minute.
Well, alright.
Mm-hmm.
They've done a good job at the old fan fiction on the
Aye.
mod. Because I don't remember that being in the game.
No, it's certainly not. I don't even remember this room.
No.
To be
Although
honest.
we've already
Aye.
covered that I wasn't the most thorough.
Yeah.
Years ago, 2 veteran climbers challenged Gaia's cliff past the glacier. Hauls off and Yamsky they were called, but one of them didn't make it back.
If only we'd met you earlier, somebody in our team might have been called Holzoff or Yamsky.
Aye, that exact word.
No matter how good a climber you are, the intense and cold down there can turn you in an instant. Holzoff lives at the base of the cliffs. He warns off anyone going to climb them and patrols the glacier.
Well, why don't we... Yeah, that's my plan.
Sorry, I was waiting for you to finish your first statement before I said.
Oh no, I was
that's
just going to say, why don't we go and see what all this...
it. Aye, Holzov's business is
know,
about.
Yeah,
Are you thinking of going north?
that's my plan.
Well, you're going to map, and the Green Glacier is a place with landmarks nearby. There's likely a mark of Holzoff house here in town you can probably borrow.
Alright, that's some good intel. Why don't we go and find him?
Aye.
Do you know what a Ketra is? Who were the Ketra? It's just another name for the ancient.
How the fuck do you know this?
Aye, who are you?
Yeah, a settler lived in this town a long time ago, apparently.
Oh, aye,
Small. I forget the name, but she knew about a whole lot of things. What do you mean? I heard she was abducted with a Shinra and was taking off somewhere. Ship has been buzzing about here. I smell something fishy.
Aye.
What about that
Lots of
dragon
lore.
on the wall?
Aye, I was going to say, it's even got a light in it.
Yeah.
Do you remember those things you would get in the year we were born? And there was like the fish you could put in your wall when you walk past it and it would start singing.
It would start, yeah.
What was that called again?
Fuck knows. I never had one of them.
Like
I
a Jimmy
know of
Salmon or something, I'm sure. Like a...
a Bobby Halibut.
Bobby. That'd be a good one.
Alright, well, is this the house in question here?
Got no idea. And where am I?
Left
there we
over
go,
there.
aye. Aye, there's a deer head. That's a wee bit more normal than a dragon.
Yeah, without a light in it.
A big chair.
Oh, there's Red.
Aye. Camouflaging himself.
There's a climber called Holzoff who patrols the glacier below. If we have to scale the cliffs, then finding him should be our first order of business.
Right. Handy to know. What you did in this big chair?
My husband spends his day down in the Great Glacier pining over that knockout deadbeat Yamsky. He'll be at the foot of the Guyer's Cliff, and it'd be nice if he came home more often to see his family.
Where'd you get that chair? Do you know that, like, see chairs that are like 4 times the size of you? Oh, hero drink. Okay, hold on. Hold that thought. Check what they are.
A hero drink used to be hanging that made you like invincible maybe? For a wee while?
Okay.
I don't know what
Okay.
2 does.
New and improved formula, that's descriptive.
Okay.
Vaccine
Mm-hmm.
was right below it.
Oh,
What does the vaccine do?
So I was thinking of thing Vaccine 9 that does the thing cast resist.
Resist? I'm not familiar with that. Is that new?
I think that may be new. I'm assuming
Cool.
that'll be like you can't be debuffed maybe?
Yeah,
Well, I
yeah,
guess anyway.
that's exactly what it is. Aye, so you know, let's see like chairs that are ginormous.
Mm-hmm.
Like properly ginormous. Like there's actually an old picture of like me and you sitting on one in the Corinthian or something like that.
Mhm.
See those bad boy chairs that are basically like entire houses. They're like
Thrones.
30 grand or something like that.
Aye, that's
It's like a year's salary for a chair.
Aye, just to sit in something and be slightly less comfortable than normal.
Aye, so where did that old woman get that kind of money?
Aye.
Well, it's nearly impossible to reach the northern limits without a map. The glacier is like a maze of snow. If you're thinking of going there, then I guess you better take that big glacier map we've got on the wall.
Oh, intel, man.
Thank you. Oh, aye.
Yeah, take that. Take it. Yoink.
Bacon.
Yeah.
Do you think that's there's an awkward scenario here where that guy's told you that you're fine to go and get it, right? But he's not told his family. And then I've just walked up and took that off the wall and walked away, and I feel a bit, it's already giving me like social anxiety.
Yeah, aye, like, why is that old woman going to round on you and say you're taking the family heirloom map?
Well, apart from the chair, it's the nicest thing in their house.
Yeah, definitely the most high-res thing in their house.
Our boy got hurt just after we moved here to Iceland. I never should have bought him that snowboard.
Did you ever own a skateboard?
Yes, and rollerblades.
Aye. I was rotten.
Really
I would have asked you about snowboarding, but, you know, where were you going to snowboard?
I've snowboarded.
Have you snowboarded?
Glencoe.
Oh, okay.
I did the ship-it thing where, so I don't know if you know what Glencoe is, but it's quite like a fairly substantial mountain. Is it a mountain? Is that what it's called?
No, Glencoe's a town, but you've got...
But there's mountains
Look at
next
this
to it.
house there. Yeah,
Aye,
yeah,
right.
this house.
Big
yeah.
hills, right? And they get quite snowy. And my pal Graham likes snowboarding, and he invited that's a uni pal, and he invited all the uni folk up to Glencoe. So we all went to Glencoe for our first ever snowboarding lesson and stuff, and it was a fucking disaster.
Aye. Well, I've went mountain boarding, which is basically... Oh, there's a snowboard there. Which is basically like snowboarding, but the board has like big chunky fucking tyres on each side. There's like 4. It's like a skateboard, but with like actual treaded tyres on it. And then you just get flung down basically like a hill.
Aye.
With like literally no snow, no nothing. It's just rocks, mud and grass. And you have to that was a disaster as well. We all came home from that pretty beat up.
There's a dry slope thing in Aberdeen. Just as you enter the city, there's like a big, massive dry slope the folk can do that sort of thing. Scary. No thank you. Ow! I don't think we can steal
Taking
this.
the
I
snowboard?
don't think we can take it yet. I think we have to get permission. I've seen that. I think you have to decide that's where we're going first, and then some randomer comes and tells you to steal that wee boy's snowboard.
Alright, well, good. She clearly deserves it.
Aye. Oh, this is a weapon shop.
I handle our reserve inventory. Say anything you like.
Okay.
That's good.
This is a bit of a... Right, so sell first. Let's get into the selling.
Okay. Chocobo things? No, thank you.
That's gone. Ribbon?
No.
Well, what,
yeah,
how
wait,
come
wait,
the
wait.
ribbon isn't on anybody?
Because we only just got it actually, and I obviously
really?
forgot. Let's just do
Yeah,
that.
let's equip.
Oh, blocks poison, just like you remember.
Yeah, get it
I'm
on.
assuming
Yep.
that,
Does what it's
Yeah.
supposed to do.
Yeah, it's
Fucking better.
everything. Yeah.
Absolutely better.
Classically in Final Fantasy, the ribbon is, in every game, it just stops every status effect.
Mhm. Yeah, aye.
Star
completely
Pendant
neutral.
was what you just took off, but it's blocks poison, which is good utility.
Yeah.
So let's see what else we've got.
I would probably like to not sell any of the accessories, because I think they will all
Yeah,
become handy, other than initial quick things. Why is that even still there?
I know. Relic ring, that's a, yeah. What about the cornucopia and things like... What's a cornucopia up the top?
Cures minion
frog.
frog.
Aye, keep it. Why not?
There's just some things, with the way the bosses are going, I'm just a bit worried.
Yeah. Yeah, Red M phone, Super Ball. Yeah, very good. Trumpet Shell. These are some massive gains here.
We're actually going to have Tifa in the party at some point later, so let's just keep all this stuff just in
it's
case.
sooner than the last time that I said it's going to be ages away. So, Red M phone, top left there. That's a Kate Sith thing. Or, sorry, Colin. Left hand Colin.
All left, so there we go. Oh, the bad boy.
Mop. That was Sid's shitey
Oh, and it was
weapon. wasn't it?
absolutely shite. Where is it? Oh, yeah.
Up the top there. Oft, man.
Yeah, we're doing alright here.
Kiss of death. Yeah, get rid of that. Good.
That is quite good, but I don't. For something I can only use once.
Well, you've already made staggering progression. Remember, our party's pretty locked in. We only need to think of 4 people now. The 3 that you would ideally take, and then the upcoming point where Tifa is forced into your party. So
Yep. And we've been good because at one point Sid does as well, I believe.
Yeah,
and therefore
that's right.
we're using Sid anyway right now. So
Yep.
that's quite good.
So
Right.
check. Let me see the blocks petrify and resists ice. Pretty
Yeah.
cool. So
Especially in fucking
check the
ice.
materia slots.
Oh yeah, true. Oh, that's decent.
Pretty good. Yeah. Which rune armlet?
Shite.
Box silence. Yeah.
Let's get double. That's
Shite
the
it.
only thing.
Right. Right. 4 diamond bangles, please.
We do 3 because I think you can always take it off. We do 4.
Aye. Aye.
Um,
No, 3. Yeah, you're right. Because it will take it off Cloud. Spoilers, but
Yeah. And let's just stock up on some high potions.
okay. Remember, you've got another shop to go to, though. This is just the reserve gimp.
Is there more?
Well, I mean, there's behind the counter.
Oh right. I've never actually seen this guy.
There's Vincent.
Oh,
Venom,
sorry.
When Grandpa wake up and forget to dash you.
Oh, welcome, glad you came. He's got another big chair.
I see. You wanted more.
I
You
know.
maybe need to go and sell. Right, so what's
Fuck.
organics?
Oh my, right.
Aye. A wee bit more of a holistic approach to these shops next time. Crit 25%, that's not bad.
Yep, and just better damage.
Right, so we don't really
Bazooka.
need Barrett. Barrett's the lowest priority gun, I would say, because he's more utility. Let's see Mass Axe. Right, so that's 9 of an upgrade and organics 10.
Yeah, so we need
So,
organic.
organics.
So
Aye. Materia. Sell some materia. The shite that you're not using. Aye, sell that.
let's see. I think there'll be things.
We'll check which one out of Power Soul and Work Glove is better and sell the worst one.
Yeah. Probably guessed by the price, but I'll go and see if there's any. Oh wait. How do you do that without having done the
Item.
party?
Item.
Does it show you?
And then
I don't think it shows you.
I don't know
I'll
that.
do it. I'll look at price.
Okay. Can always come back and buy the weapon from here, like.
Does that work?
What's that?
Do they stock the thing you sell them? Like it should.
No, I
but it
mean,
might
like,
not.
see, but this guy has
Oh, one.
a good weapon for everyone.
Oh, I see
no,
what you mean. Yeah.
So, yeah, sell that one.
What was
Has that made it?
We might be close, but smoke bombs, right? We don't fucking need these.
Oh no, you got enough. Got enough.
Good. I'm just gonna see what else we've got because there can be things we can sell some of.
Yeah, you can maybe sell a few antidotes if you want, because we've got ribbon on. So
Yeah. What are the antidotes?
up the top
Oh,
on
yeah.
the right side, yeah.
It won't be that expensive, but
Negligible. Yeah.
I
Oh
feel
well.
that'll
You've got enough now.
help. Okay. Organic.
Wow. Nice. Okay,
and
to the
then-
menu then.
See what else there actually is here in case we do want to come back. That would be good
That's
because
that.
he's still in his basic weapon, I think.
Yeah.
You know,
But you're getting,
we do have
10's
that
better than 8 overall. So,
yes.
it's a famously bigger number. Oh, it's a shame you're losing the double bit
know.
for 2 more materia slots. The attack percent went down from max to 95 there, did you see that?
I really did it.
Yeah, but materia slots.
Yeah.
We're going to put on some summons.
Yeah, either. Or I can put some. He'll probably get regen pretty soon on his own.
I would say so, man. I think that, see, unlinked slots are perfect for summons.
Yeah.
And look
They're
at
also
Ifrit's
really good
strength
for-
increase.
See if we could get, like, see Elemental, you can link that with summons. And you can also do it with. See if we could find this add status thing that we don't have. You can put that in a lot of things that adds certain
Sure,
stuff.
aye, but for now, that's...
Yeah. There's a hammer
check
on.
him. Aye, for sure. And then Ifrit and his strength will jump. Or, well, is there any that make
Plus
strength?
5.
I think it's plus
Oh.
8 on Ifrit, isn't it?
Max HP 10% is quite nice.
That is nice, yeah.
If it's +4, so
4.
thingy. Other one
Aye,
was
so
Odin's
yeah,
bear.
Odin. Yep. Okay. Very good. And that's way more utility in combat as well, isn't it?
Aye,
Like, because we need them.
Yeah.
We could have used them in some of the fights.
definitely. Right, cool. Aye, good call on that, because I literally would have left, because I didn't actually see that counter guy. I was like, oh,
How
this
did
must
you
be on
get
the guy.
behind the counter to talk to Vino? Did you see Vino go up the stairs?
Aye, I did.
How did he get behind the nutcase? Oh
Aye,
well,
did you think he
no
jumped it?
cowboy voiceover.
No. Shame.
Yeah. There's another house.
Oh, well, this is the big story thing. For a lot of folk don't know this, that if you come back to this room at like disc 3, you get fucking cutscenes and stuff.
Oh, do you?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Because there's a computer here that tells you things. So if I play this video,
Ooh.
right, I'll play
Well, I think we just settle into this episode being
this,
you
because we're
know,
almost at the end.
basically some story.
Aye, here's the anything more,
An 8 star. Spoilers.
perhaps.
Fucking Magnum PI, man.
Cameras ready. All right. If following me, please choose etc. 12,000 years ago, our ancestors etc. heard the cries of the planet and spoke to it. They learned of the planet's wound and gathered in the north at the place called Ninostyle Battle. So you really had that ability. Why, where is the land called Ninostyle Battle? Ninostyle Battle refers to this area the center began planet reading. Oh, I see. And what does a planet reading entail? I can't really explain it very well, but it's like the feeling that the planet's mined through your own senses. Something had fell from the sky, making a large wound, which we now call the North Crater. Thousands of sets were pulled together and tried to help create spirit energy for the planet to use. But due to the severity of the wound, that planet hasn't been able to fully heal itself even after all this time. Also, in addition to speaking to the planet, the Cetra were also able to heal it. No, it's not that kind of power. They cultivated and raised land and helped life to survive here. The spinning energy this produced was to help the planet with the wound, but it simply wasn't enough. The snow here never melts. It's almost as if this land is being sucked dry of all warmth. So the lack of fauna here is due to the planet gathering spirit energy to heal the injury at the crater. Yes, the Center couldn't stem the tide of energy being drawn from the area to heal, and then land began to freeze. The planet tried to persuade the Center to leave the Ninostyle bubble, but they stayed until the bitter end. I feel let's take a break. I'm alright. The Center were really struggling to survive in the frozenness when it appeared, the thing that had injured the planet, the crisis from the sky. It looked like their loved ones, old friends, lost family, calling to them. A creature from beyond? How is it even possible? And when they approached it, the creature would take them. They became the creature too. Not just the Ketra either, they infected everything, using their victims to get close to others. The thing called the Chameleon, once it had seized a victim, they were forever lost to the planet. Body, spirit, memories, it took everything. The planet was being overwhelmed, nobody could trust each other. Why is he squatting on top of Reed?
Yeah. Giving a thumbs up.
There. Let my balls rest on your head. You don't look well. Let's call it a day.
Now that's some mega lore there. Now, at the risk of, alienating viewers who are watching the cave, play Final Fantasy and this is their first time seeing it for some reason. But you know, spoilers
Sorry for
coming up.
spoiling every Final Fantasy that's already happened.
Yeah, no, yeah. I don't know why we keep apologising for spoilers after we've already given them. But for once, I'm giving a warning beforehand. Yeah, this is a cool wee story beat. The crater in the north. You would think, like, my confusion back in the day was like, why is there already a crater while Sephiroth's summoning the meteor? Like, that's weird.
Mm-hmm.
But then it was because I missed this, and it wasn't until I was older and played it again that you realise that it's Jenova crashed into the planet. She's an alien.
Mm-hmm.
Infected everyone, and apparently, like, when she infects someone, it steals their life stream destiny or something. They can't return to the planet, and that's why Genova's so dangerous.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that reveals that Jenova is, in fact, not of this world.
Mm-hmm.
Makes her all the more creepy.
Yeah.
Keep going, yeah, let's
Should we
just
finish the
get
videos for
all
this
these
episode?
done, yeah.
And then, because it's like, again, see when you were a wee guy, did you fuck hear about what a weapon was before they actually fucking turn up?
Nope.
But see,
No.
you know?
Yeah, what is weapon? That's like Cloud looking at sword at level 1. What is weapon?
Ifalni, can you comment on the entity weapon?
Yes, Professor.
The crisis from the sky was everywhere. The mimics it created were simulating everything they could find. But the planet couldn't sense its presence. It had to produce something that could fight off the infection. And so it created defenders, living weapons the planet could actually annihilate its enemies.
Do you know what always, and this may get explained soon, the thing that never really made sense to me was why the world would create weapons that ended up just destroying the planet practically anyway. Like, the whole point, and maybe I'm getting this mixed up because there's things I keep forgetting. The weapons come because basically Sephiroth has fucked the planet up so much that the weapon comes, but shouldn't the weapon just be going straight for Sephiroth?
Well, remember though, under the circumstances, Sephiroth is there. He gets like frozen in ice, remember? Where right next to where the weapons are born, so I think the implication is that he's actually hijacked the planet's like white blood cell system, and he's controlling the weapons to basically go and fuck everyone up.
Right,
that's why you're fighting them, because yeah, really the weapons should be your allies. But I think Sephiroth hijacks them or something.
Okay.
Maybe I'm misremembering that.
Yeah, I'm going to keep an eye out and see if we can pull that together later on.
Yeah.
So they were produced by the planet to fight the calamity.
Yes, the weapons hunted down agents of the calamity and destroyed them. But then Weapon itself was infected. Oh, okay.
Yeah, there you go.
They turned on the planet and acted out the calamity's will instead. And the calamity is Jenova, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes. Or at least Genova's entrance, or, you know, introduction.
Yeah, well, that's I think it was the Midgar people that gave the code name Jenova. But the Cetra or the Ancientes called the crisis from the sky.
Aye.
Everything seemed lost until a small band of surviving Ketra managed to defeat the calamity. So what happened to Weapon? Does it still exist? Those infected by the calamity can't return to the life stream. They're forever lost to us. The same applies to Weapon. They remain dormant somewhere, tainted by the infection. The calamity still exists too. The planet is watching it closely in case it ever wakes up. So where is Weapon now? Or the calamity for that matter? I don't know. Our connection to the planet has grown weaker over the centuries. Times have changed. The planet isn't suffering. It wants everything to end. Thank you, Felony. That will be all for today.
Okay, one more.
Yeah, last one. Confidential. Might not even get this. Oh, here we go. Entity, why not?
What are you doing, Professor? Oh, I'm in honey. Oh, I'm trying to set up a video, but the camera's not working. What are you going to tape? Is there something else we need to go over for your notes? No, I told you to take a video of our beautiful baby daughter. It looks like an angel when she's sleeping. First, we have to figure out her name. We can take the video later. I've already decided. It's going to be Aerith? Okay, it's Aerith.
that has to be fanfic.
Yeah, but also,
Surely.
like, what if we didn't call her Ares?
The last one would be called.
Aye. So, like, so it'd be like,
It's going to be Aerith? Okay, no, it's going to be the Flaming Colin.
That's what it would be.
You are so selfish. But Aerith is a good name. Especially considering that it came out of your forgetful head of yours. Right, oh, the videotape. A video again? You've just got done taping.
10 days ago.
Please don't say it that way. Our daughter will be all grown up before you know it. Don't you want to capture her childhood on videotape? If you keep doting on her like that, she won't grow up to be strong. Aerith will someday be the last Cetra. When I've passed on, I wonder what danger awaits her. Never say that. I will protect you and Aerith no matter what.
mm-hmm.
Her daughter won't face danger alone. I'll always be there to support her. I feel so much better now, darling. If I hadn't met you, Who could that be? I was just about to... Jam! How dare they introduce a private time together? Calm down, darling. You're scaring me. You'll wake the baby. I'll send them away.
Where's the baby?
Who fuck knows? Right, so there's a downstairs in here. Yeah.
It's them. I've been searching for you. You covered your...
Oh, no, that's Sojo.
Oh, I've been searching for you. You covered your tracks well. But not quite well enough. Long time no see, Professor Gast. Oh, Joe, how did you know?
Joe.
Believe me, I had to turn over a stone or two to find you. 2 years I waited. That's how much I wanted this new sample.
I have the perfect dog to make her shag.
A new sample? You don't mean Aerith? Irish. What a nice name. I've severed all ties with the Shinra. You've no right to be here. Hojo, please leave. Please leave Aerith. All you want is me, right? A fauna! Irrelevant. I'll need all of you for my experiment. You understand, don't you, Gast? We're both men of science. Don't worry, Fauna. I'll take care of this. Please don't put up a fight. I don't want any harm to come to my precious sample. Is that the camera? Guard, destroy it.
He missed.
Be careful with her. Go, what are you doing, Gast? Fauna, take Aerith and run. No! Professor! What a waste. Take the child and its mother. We're leaving immediately. What are these? Videos? The Ancientes? Weapon? A treasure house of knowledge. Very nice, Professor.
Well, Very good. I go downstairs.
See if there's a crib. Oh, you can.
Aye.
You can't get it.
Oh, really?
Oh, weird.
Weird. Oh, well.
Oh, you can.
Oh,
Sorry, just
there we go.
Oh, just a bed. Oh, turbo
Double ether. We
thank
shall
you.
take it.
And a robot bed.
Yeah. Maybe that was Aerith's crib.
Maybe.
Maybe she was born full size.
Aye. Perhaps.
Oh, well,
man.
there you have it then.
Poor Ma.
Pretty... Hey?
Poor Ma.
I know.
That would be a
No.
strain in the old.
Uterus.
Aye. Right, feels that's been so much lore and menus that I think you've probably had enough. So, should we just
Aye.
save it? Nope, that's
Go
not
on
the
to
right
the
place.
next one, shall we?
Aye.
We'll be waiting on you in the next one.
Aye.
It's always good to get a wee bit of lore. By the way, this is the first time that I'm seeing it. I don't know, I can't speak for you, Diggy, but I was so negligent in my lore gathering that a lot of this is the first time I'm seeing it as well.
I've seen it, but I think there's been plenty of times where I started some of them, but then by the time it was getting to like the last couple, I was just like skipping through because like hope that just because
Of
I'm
course.
a bit, I get a bit impatient sometimes. But aye, I like it now. We're going into it. We've bought some weapons. We've got some lore. And we're probably ready to go and snowboard. So viewers, let us know about your first snowboarding experience, or rollerblades, or skateboards, or any other like outdoor, slightly exotic activities.
Featuring wheels.
Aye, or no wheels, like snowboards.
Yeah, but specifically one of those things.
Aye. Right.
Hey.
I look forward to your comments.
Aye, comment. We like comments.
Aye.
Yeah.
And if you like comments, we actually comment, so maybe you should like and subscribe to get
That's
more
true.
comments.
Yeah. I would take comments more than likes and
Aye, true.
subscribes, but
I quite like
you
it when
know.
people pop in and just like say something, and then we say something back, and it's like a nice little interaction.
Yeah, it sure is. It's such a novel thing. Yeah.
Right,
All right,
feels-
well, cheerio.
Bye bye.